Hi guys, and welcome back to another video Game with Powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Sierra.
And today we got a special treat for all of you. First of all, we are going to be... What?
And for us.
And for us, yes. First thing, today we are going to be showcasing a cooperative playthrough of the board game Long Dark Sea, the adventure card game. Again, I just want to give a huge shout out to Didac, make sure it's saying his name, Villagrasa. He has sent us a prototype of this game a while back, and he finally was able to get us an English copy of another Explorer's deck. So now we can play this game cooperatively. So we are going to be showcasing a cooperative playthrough of Long Dark Sea. If you guys are interested in this game, a late pledge is going on right now for this. You can pick this up. Check the link in our description down below. That will take you to the Game Found campaign page where you can see all things Long Dark Sea. Now, we also have another special thing, I guess this is not really a challenge, but we also have something special in today's video as well. Sierra, do you want to talk about it briefly for like 20 seconds? She's like, nope, never. Okay.
I don't do the talking.
She doesn't do the talking.
I can give a brief introduction.
Yeah, brief introduction. That's all I need.
We got this sent to me by my lovely sister and brother-in-law. Shout out to the Millers. And it is a challenge, a sour challenge. So it's got different levels of sour candies inside that we... Oh, that's why I don't talk. That we are going to combine with us playing the game and do the 3 levels of sours, which with each level or round of the game that we're playing.
Yep. All right. So we're going to do this fun. This is called the Final Boss Sour Challenge here. So there's 3 different flavors, cranberry, blueberry, and strawberry. So like Sierra said, we're just going to choose one flavor. There are 3 different levels. So we will be playing 3 rounds of this game. And every round we will be trying a brand new level. All right, guys. Well, look, I give Sierra a brief Cliff Notes or Spark Notes synopsis of the game here. So let's go ahead and jump down to the table. We'll talk about all things Long Dark Sea, show off this Final Boss Sour box and what some of the contents are here, and then we'll dive into this fun and unique playthrough. All right, guys, we are down here at the table where we have everything set up for our playthrough of Long Dark Sea. Now, remember, guys, everything that you see here today is a prototype, so there are some things subject to change, and actually there are a couple things that have already changed with some of the content that you have seen here, specifically the art on some of the cards. So, for example, this Omenadon right here card, you might see his artwork looks a little different than what is on the actual Game Found campaign page, and then, of course, the Haramayita, whatever how you pronounce her name, that is a change of artwork as well. But Sierra is going to be playing the new character here, Sai Moralin. All right, she's going to be taking on her and has her deck. I will be playing D Empatore. All right, the original guy from the first. Now I also have a review of the game and solo playthrough. I'll go ahead and link that somewhere in one of these top corners. You guys can check that out if you are interested as well. Okay, here is our nice little final sour box. All right, so if you give this a open here, you see kind of the format is there are the different flavors of fruits, and each fruit is going to have its own particular level, with level 4 and the final boss coming soon. So Sierra, we have 3 different flavors of fruit: strawberry, blueberry, and cranberry. Which one do you want to tackle today?
Let's get blueberry.
Okay, blueberry. So we are going to be fighting the Lord's Worth, the Chelsea, and Connie. All right, so this is going to be, I believe, this middle row. So let me get these, one of each of these little packages here. And that will be...
You gotta keep it in the right level.
Our challenge as we move through. Okay, let me go ahead and introduce the story to Sierra. Sierra, you have your characters. You are going to have a hand size of 5. I will have a hand size of 6. Let me share with you the scenario here, and let's get rocking and rolling. Okay, so side A, O Sangrila. No one is left who has seen with their own eyes the glory that for centuries had made your name unforgettable. If they even know her, it is only because of the legend that remains of you. As time went went by, the abundance that's once courted you simply disappeared. Your children, as if swallowed by the sand that covers your complexion, disappeared. Only the ruins remain as witnesses. Oh, my camera's freaking out there. Okay, only ruins remain as the witnesses of the life and joy that lived in you, of the celebrations and festivities, as well as the adversities and sorrows that you have experienced without souls. Sangrila is nothing more than a loose desert. All right, moving over to side B. 2,000 years ago, the Sandlier civilization vanished without a trace. Similarly, with the passage of time, their capital Sangrila was reduced to sand in shambles. Throughout this time, the mystery of their disappearance, shrouded in an aura of mystery, has been linked to the use of a relic of great power. To the surprise of many, 3 signals have recently been received from its surface, signals that, according to records, coincide with an ancient technology used by the Sandliers. Like so many others, your crew is heading there in search of the lost city and the power it hides. Reveal chapter 1. All right, so chapter 1, Sierra, we have the city of Sangrila right here. Let's see what it says. Desert Signals is our main quest. So after landing on the desert planet, you head north following the trail of the 3 signs. When you see the horizon, you see how a thick cloud of dust is heading towards your position. While you look for a place to take refuge, you give notice. Raid team to mothership. A sandstorm is approaching. Stay in the air and under no circumstances land on the surface. Place this card in the shared plate area as your main quest. Our main quest here is to find the origin of the 3 signals. So just to recap here, remember, we are going to need to find some locations. Go and explore these locations and roll some of this black dice to move this marker down here. And whenever we do get to here, we'll be able to draw a quest card, and that will kind of help us move along. But we also want to avoid rolling any of these red symbols because that will increase the threat. And we also want to take out any of these particular guys. All right, Sierra, we are ready to roll. Let's go ahead and start with the final boss, Sour level 1. All right, final boss, Sour level 1. All right, Sierra. Let's see. This is Sour Blueberry. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
We go at the same time.
We go at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a bunch of little blueberries here.
Yeah. Wow.
I gave you 3.
Oh, are they real blueberries?
They're like real blueberries. Interesting. They're like dried fruit blueberries. I'm going to put 2 in my mouth.
Ready? Go.
Yeah. That's weak sauce. That's light work.
Yummy.
They are actually really good. They are really good. Okay.
I make a little face, but not bad.
Nah, that's like light work. That's like a medium, easy level warhead. That's pretty good. That's actually, it tastes like a sour Skittle.
And once you like start chewing it, the sour goes away.
Oh, a handful goes pretty sour. Okay.
You don't make a face at all.
Nah,
I
but
just
that
did
was
a
pretty
little
sour.
eye twitch.
I just took a little handful of that. Okay. 1, 2,
Keep
3,
snacking
4,
on me.
5, 6.
They're good.
They're good. I'm gonna get
I was thinking they're good, like gummies.
my deck.
Oh, it
is
says real fruit.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my deck of 6 cards here. Sierra, you want to get your 5? That's pretty good. Yeah. If you take like a whole bunch at one time, it is pretty sour. But
Yeah, I would rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being crazy sour, like a 3.
I'd probably give it like a 4. I mean, it tastes, again, the best comparison I can have is like sour Skittles, right? You eat sour Skittles, put a whole bunch of them at your one time, you get like a little potency of it. But other than that, it's not too bad by themselves. All right, guys, let's dive into some Long Dark Sea. All right, Sierra. So, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Or does it matter? Okay, I will go ahead.
I need a reminder. Well, I kind of remember how to play, but
I will go
you
ahead
first.
and go first. Okay, so if you remember, there are multiple phases in the game. So you are going to have a character phase, scenario phase, another character phase, a discard and draw phase. She's going to finish that off, and a maintenance phase. So in this first character phase, you can play cards from your hand. So pretty much what you're looking for is there is 3 different levels, right? You will only be able to search in a different level, or you'll only be able to search in a certain level of the cards you have. So, for example, here, guys, I got a card right here that's got the mid-level, so I can search either here or here. Now, you can skip your first phase, which I will do in this particular instance. So, I will skip my first character phase. The scenario is going to activate. Any cards that would be face up that had an effect would activate. All right, and then what's gonna happen is everything is going to move down. So we're gonna progress the scenario by moving forward. Okay, so that is our scenario phase. And now we move into the second character phase that I have. And so I'm thinking about trying to explore this, and I can with a bunch of cards in my hand. So I think what I might do is play alternative path right off the first, so I can explore any mid-range for 2. I can play this card to gain +1 to explore at mid-range. So play this card, which will give me 3. All right, and then I need to add some more bonuses to that. So I will boost this with a +1. So that is 4. And then, do I want to get rid of, man, these are both really good cards. X is equal to the amount of cycle cards up to resolve this action. I might want to keep this for now. So I think what I'll have to do, unfortunately, is get rid of this alternate path card because I want to save both these cards to attack any of these raid guys. So I will play this as well to boost that up. So I now have 5, all right? So I have played all of these cards. So for 5, they will go into my discard. We will flip this location over now. And we have in Solar Observatory, okay? So when I explore here, I'll get to roll each of these colored dice. This is immovable, and after explore this location, you may remove 1 time counter of any revealed storm event. Now, this card says immovable, which means it will always stay in that particular location. Okay, well, what I might do next is, see, I should have saved that alternate path card. What I might do is actually, no, because I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is just end my turn right here. So now what we would do is the discard and draw phase. So I have the option to discard any cards in my hand. I do want to discard this one particular card and then draw back up to my hand size, which here is going to be 6. So that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that is the end of my first turn, and now we move to Sierra. Okay, Sierra, you have the 1 character phase available to you right now. You can skip that phase and kind of move the story along, or you can go ahead and take your turn and then move the story along and then take an additional turn.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
When that moves, let's say here,
yes.
Do I have to explore it first?
Yes.
Okay.
You will have to explore it first.
Even though we know it's like a thing, I can't just attack. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Yeah. I will skip my first turn and let it move.
Okay. So we are going to advance the scenario here. The Solar Observatory has nothing to activate, so we will go ahead and cue that up. All right, you are in your second main phase now.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. You may
Mission Impossible.
Explore, but I can't do that because I don't have any fortune.
So she's gonna do Mission Impossible right here, which is a exploration of 2, and that is in the mid-range there. Okay, and then
I gotta boost it with her immediate me.
All right, so she's going to use her internal companion to boost this +2. Okay, so you are at 4.
I flip him, and I need to be at 4, right? Yeah.
To explore this?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
But I flip him, so it says scan 2. You may look at the top 2 cards in your deck to discard or return them in the order you choose.
All right. So there is the Clumsy Spy effect. Right there, showcasing you guys. All right, so these get into your discard pile. We will flip this over, and what do we have? we have a cursed crew, all right? So this is the amount of damage they will do. This will show in when they're going to attack. So they will attack when they are down here in this first row. They have a life of 12, but have a block of 2. So they will always block 2 damage. And then their threat is whenever a threat card is drawn, each player will suffer a weakness. Okay. So play can continue with your turn, Sierra, here, if you would like.
Okay, I can attack. So that's 3 because it's at mid-range.
Okay. So she's gonna play Sabotage, all right? That's a cool looking card there. So Sabotage, 2 and +1 attack at mid-range. So this guy is at the mid-range, so she currently has 3. 3 coming to her.
And I'm gonna boost 2 more.
And she's gonna boost 2 more, and I'm gonna also help her out. And you know what, Sierra? Let's see if we can do some crazy damage this turn. So I will help her out with, actually, yes. I will help her out with Maydon. So in the cooperative, you can help each other out by playing certain support cards to boost them. All right. So I will play Maydon. So he is plus however many cards are cycled up to resolve this action. So X is equal to the amount of cycled cards. So when I play my guy, I will exhaust him, right? And then his reveal effect is cycle 2. So you can discard up to 2 cards from your hand to draw that many cards. So I will go ahead and cycle 2 cards from my hand. So this will be 1 card cycled, and then this will be another card cycled. So, well, actually, I'm gonna do this guy, actually. No, actually, I'll do this because I want to hold on to that. So I'm going to cycle 2 cards. So these go into my discard, allow me to draw 2 more cards here. Okay, and then because I have cycled 2 cards, this is going to give a +2 boost to Sierra. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 damage coming out to your cursed crew right here. They are going to block 2. So she is going to hit them for 5, okay? All our cards will now go into the discard pile, and play will continue to resume with you.
That's all I have.
All right, that is the end of her turn. So you now have the discard and draw phase.
I don't have any cards.
Okay, she has no cards left, so she will be able to draw 6 cards now. All right, after she discards, draws her 6 cards, she will unexhaust her support character, flipping them back to the other side. I will not unexhaust my character because it has to come on my turn. All right, guys. Well, that is the end of round number 1 here. So let's go ahead and start off with round number 2. And of course, we do have another level here that we're going to take on. So we have the sour blueberries. All right, this is the seashell baddie. And let's see what we got here with this one. All right. So I'm gonna take 1 at a time.
Did you call him a seashell?
That's what his name was.
Was it?
Okay. One's a little potent. So one of those for me is equal to a handful of the level 1. So when I got a handful of that, of level 1, that's what 1 takes.
They taste good though.
They do taste really good.
I love sour.
Let me get about, we'll see how. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 in here. All right, guys, pray for me. Oh, I'm back.
I don't understand.
That's pretty sour. I mean,
he eats candy like constantly, so eats sour constantly.
oh yeah. That's I mean, that's sour. Don't get me wrong. That's probably about a 6 or a 7. I mean, that's I mean, I probably couldn't do any more than that. So I had 6. If I had a handful, I'd be in trouble here.
It just makes my eyes twitch. And I feel like the right side of my face.
That's
right
funny.
here.
Okay, guys, let's jump into our round number 2 here. So there's not a whole lot I can do. My guy is exhausted, so I cannot play him. he's gonna move here. I think I might, I can attack, but really I wanna try and set this up. So that would be 2, 3, I think I might, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. I don't quite like, I should have got rid of that primate card. I wasn't thinking. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is let the scenario progress. So let's go ahead and skip my first turn, let the scenario progress here, and see what I can do. So I can put this DELUSIO Argentavius out.
Doesn't he attack?
He does not, because it's only when he gets down here.
Oh, okay.
That's his range. So this will allow me to explore for 2 at a range, and then 3, 4, I can reveal that bad guy. I think what I might just do is attack. We're just gonna attack, okay? So I will punch into him. So I have a DELUSIO Minotaur right here. You got anything that can help me? I mean, because actually, if you can help me,
I can only play like my characters, right?
Yeah, your support.
Oh, but not these.
No.
Okay.
Do you have a +2?
Yeah.
Okay, that would actually be helpful. So what I'm gonna do is +2.
And I can only do 1 at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To double initial value of this card. So that's 4. That's kind of the same thing. What I might do here is, let's see. So she's going to progress the scenario. It's going to come back to me. We might be able to take him out. So I think what I might do is play DELUSIO Argentavius. So this is exploring at 2. She's going to help me. So exploring at 4. And then once I resolve this card, I can put a delusion token. And then we are going to play a +1 to explore at 5. So we're going to explore the Solar Observatory. Because of this, I can place a delusion token, and I will play a delusion token in that particular sector. So this would go away. Your person is exhausted.
Yeah, I just exhausted her.
Okay, cool. You can do that. You can scan.
Yeah.
And we're going to explore that. So we would roll 1 black dice, 1 orange, 1 yellow, and 1 green. Let's see what we get. All right. So in this particular instance, we would do all of our resources first. So this would be 3 gold. All right. So I would get 3 gold coins to use for the end of this round. This is a nothing. This is a loot card. All right. So I would get to draw a loot card. And what do we have? We have sand Kibbers, all right? So this is looks like to be a headpiece. So it was giving me +3 life, all right? And you would basically equip that right above your character. All right, and then this is a threat. So our threat moves down. So I have explored, and I think I'm gonna wait for him to get there on the next turn. So if you could do some damage, I could probably finish him off on my next turn. Okay, guys. Well, look, I think that's gonna be the end of my turn. I will discard 1, and then I will get to draw. Up to 7. So I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. All right. So I got a bunch of cards ready to go for this next turn. I will unexhaust my Omanodon right there. And we will go to, let me put this St. Kibbers there, and we will go play to Sierra's turn. All right, Sierra, you are up. What do we got? What do we have?
Okay. I can attack. So the same one I used last time.
Sabotage.
So I'm attacking. I'm hitting for 3 just with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to boost it for 1 more.
Okay.
4. And
I can help you. I'm playing my primate. Boost that for an additional 2. So flip him over, and I can cycle cards. And I'm going to cycle 1. And then I will cycle another. So 2 cards, to draw 2 cards. Okay. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
And then I'll add 1 more.
7. Okay.
Right. Thank
Yep.
you. And that's all I have.
All right. So she's hitting for 7, but he will block 2. So he will take another 5 stack. Okay.
Are you still eating these? We gotta finish them.
I know. I've had some. I just had a handful.
Have another big handful.
You can't handle
I
them?
can too.
Okay. That's my last handful. You take that one.
I just felt like I was eating them all.
It's so good. Full sour. It's gonna be an ulcer. You know how sour stuff gives you like ulcers in your mouth?
Only if your mouth is not healthy.
Lies.
That I don't actually know.
Okay. You have done all that stuff, so these will move into your discard. Okay. So you can continue play, or the scenario will continue to progress.
Let the scenario progress.
All right, so he moves over. Oh, nope, that stays there. We have an event. These will move over. Man, look at all these raid guys. It's not good.
We need locations.
I know, we do need locations. Okay, so now you have your second turn.
I can't do anything else.
All right, so you will now go into your discard and draw phase. So you can discard any amount of cards you want from your hand and draw up to equal your hand size.
Okay, I got 6 cards.
All right, this clumsy spy will flip over. And that is the end of round number 2. All right, guys, 2 rounds in the books, okay?
Wait, I'm like finishing my last
She's
thing.
finishing her last one. I'm impressed. No faces. You know it's sour though. She's trying so hard not to like.
I put it on like the other side of my mouth. Ugh.
There we go. That's the face. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the one right
My
here.
eyes are starting to water.
I don't even know what is the name of this guy. Let me look. This guy is called Connie. Chelsea. That's what the other person is. All right, we got Connie on level 3. Connie on level 3. Here we go, guys. Let's see. Let me try this first. Oof, that looks bad. I think it tastes the same as the other one. At least one of them does.
I don't know what to
Just go. Just go. Here we go, people. Man, see? It tastes the same as... Oh, no, not her. She's like...
My eye twitched.
Her eyes like...
I do think it tastes very similar to the other one. Once you get so high up in sour levels, my eyes are still twitching. Oh my gosh. I feel like sour just tastes sour. They
Yeah.
taste good though.
I don't taste a... honestly, don't taste a difference.
Try a handful.
I just did. I did 3. I mean, it tastes about as sour as the last one. I mean, I'd probably say like a 7. 7 out of 10. Maybe we'll just keep going as we move through. Okay, last round, guys. Here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, I can do some things, babe.
Water.
So the first thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna play a DELUSIO Minotauri card. All right, this allows me to attack for 2, anybody in any range. But this also says when I play this card, I may discard up to 1 delusion token at the same sector to double the initial value of this card. So I do have a delusion token right here in sector number 2. So I will discard this delusion token. This is now considered a 4. All right, and I will do 4 damage. He will block 2, but he will take 2 damage, which is his life points. All right, so he is down and he will be knocked out. Whenever a guy is knocked out, they do go to the necropolis. I do believe you receive the XP that is in the top right hand corner. So that is 10 XP. So I would get 10 XP for being able to do that. And
I don't get any?
no, because I think I defeated him. I'm not sure. You might get some too. That is a question. for Mr. What's his name? Make sure I pronounce it correctly. Didac. Mr. Didac, that is a question for you. Whenever one person defeats a boss or monster, do both, I couldn't think for a sec, do they both get XP? Okay, that was the first card that I played this turn. So now I can continue play. And look, I think I might, I can't really do, oh, that's an attack at mid-range. We kind of need to explore a little bit, but we also need to get rid of these bad guys. So I will go ahead and explore at mid-range. So this will allow me to explore for 2 +1 at mid-range, and I will explore this particular baddie right here. And that is a Burning Fury Crew, okay? So this is 2 damage. This will attack in the mid-range when we progress the scenario here. Life of 12, block of 2. It says ongoing. If this is adjacent to another samurai, both cards gain Fury. And I'd have to look to see what Fury is if we ever come to that particular instance. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm going to drop the house down on her for my final action, and I will go ahead and attack her playing Urami's Dance. So this is an attack action. This allows me, when I play this, +1 attack at mid-range, and then I'm dropping the house down here and adding +3 to that attack. So that is going to be 6 damage coming this Burning Fury's way. She's gonna boost me up, so that is 7, 8 damage coming way here. And so we are gonna swing in for 6 because she is blocking 2. All right, that is my entire hand, okay? And she will scan her 2 over there. And basically now I have to progress the scenario. So she would move over, or I do believe they would attack first. So she would go ahead and attack. Now, I do have the option here with Impetori to block. So I will go ahead and block and flip this card over. So his effect is on the other side. We can see we have the Dark Lord right here. So whenever a Delusion token is discarded, you may discard the top card of your deck. If it is a weakness token, you may purge or heal 2. Okay. So I have blocked the 2 damage, so I am scot-free. That is the only thing that would activate. We would go ahead and progress the scenario here. And we would...
So she or they would only attack you?
Correct, because it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I think if whoever defeated the person that would be the only person that gets the XP. But who knows?
I shouldn't have helped you then.
It's all right.
I don't know if I need the XP.
You would at the end of the round because there's an opportunity to buy cards and stuff. Okay, so I have no more cards. We need to go into my draw phase because I am on my backside. I only have a hand size of 4, but I get +2, so I get to draw 6, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have decked out. Whenever you deck out, you just basically turn your deck over, give it a nice little shuffle, and redraw your cards like any deck building game, and you will suffer no penalties for doing so. So I will need to draw 1 more card, which is a Urami's Dance. And I have all the cards ready to go. So now we will move on to Sierra. I'm gonna grab me another handful of our nice.
All right. Well, I cannot attack.
Okay. Okay. That one was a little bit sour.
I'm trying to decide if I should just go ahead and progress. Or, well, I could do this. Let's explore first.
You can do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of this game.
I guess actually it would be smarter to progress first in case I get another person that's going to attack me. Because these are randos, right?
Those are events.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then. Why not?
Okay, so you're going to explore this?
Yeah.
All right.
For 3.
She's going to explore this right here. This is a Wellerman, so I will show you guys this. So this is a spaceship. So this is active. You may choose between reveal any hidden event or deal 2 direct damage to any revealed enemy. Okay. Now I do believe that is 4. It's got 4 rounds. I'd have to see what particular phase. You can continue playing Sierra. I'd have to see what particular phase that activates. Maybe I think it activates in the scenario phase. Let me double check here. So yes, so first the enemy's statuses are resolved, then the active time word is resolved, and then the raid card performs an attack, and then a time counter is removed. So this would be the first thing that activates. So you would get to choose that, and then the enemy would attack you, and then we would drop the time down on that particular card. So you can see here, this card has 4 rounds that we would be able to use that particular spaceship. Okay, so that was your first action of exploring. Can you play anything else?
No.
You cannot?
I can't.
You can always attack with your character, remember?
Oh.
You can always explore
I did not know you could do that.
And attack with your character, but you'd have to exhaust your character.
I don't think it would do much, though. I don't think it's worth it.
I can give you +2 if you need to. If you can attack and drop some stuff down. And remember, I think you can get the fortune tokens when you flip over.
No. It's only whenever you successfully explore a revealed location, you may place or move a fortune token to that sector.
Okay.
It says ongoing, so it's not only when I exhaust, I thought.
No, I think when you flip over, this ability is ongoing, so anytime you successfully explore while you're exhausted.
Okay. I guess I'll do that then. So we'll attack with her. I'm gonna flip it, so she does 1.
Yeah.
I can
boost you for 2. So, both these guys would have flipped over. So they would have flipped over.
I can boost my own self. Oh, no, I can't.
You cannot, no.
Yeah, you're right, see.
Boost for 2, so I can cycle 2 cards. And I will cycle this and this and draw 2. 1 and 2. All right. So you got 3 damage.
4.
4.
And that's it.
Okay. So she would take 2, so 6, 7, 8. So, boom. 8 damage coming on her. Okay. So, this goes away. That goes away. And now, do you want to progress the scenario?
Sure.
Okay. Scenario progresses. So what's going to happen is the active card would go first. So you may choose between revealing any hidden event, which is this, or you can deal 2 direct damage to any revealed enemy.
I'll reveal the event.
All right, she wants to reveal the event. She wants to see what's going on here. All right, we got a sandstorm. All right, so this is a sandstorm. It'll deal 3 damage whenever it is the bottom sector. This is ongoing. You cannot reveal hidden cards adjacent to this one. Okay, excuse me, guys. So that would be that. Now the Fury is going to attack you for 2.
I'll block 1.
All right, now you're actually blocking for 2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So she would block here. She play high ground. She blocks for 2, but because she played this, she gets an additional +1 to block. So she would go ahead and block 3. So this Fury does nothing. All right, we would then go ahead and move the scenario. So all of these cards would move over. I do believe this moves down as well. All right, zoom, 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 and zoom. Okay, and then everything would counter down. So this would be at 3, and that would be at 2. Okay, you now have your second main phase.
They can't do anything.
She cannot do anything. Okay, so you would go to your discard and draw phase.
Okay.
Discard any number of cards you would like.
I'll keep them. I was gonna say we should probably, if we can, do a round where we like roll.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
I can just speed it up so you can kind of see how the game would work as well. Okay, so That is the end of round number 3. All right, guys, that is essentially the conclusion of this little teaser and playthrough that we wanted to give you guys on how the game works from a cooperative aspect, and also our nice level sour challenge. Let me get a little bit more.
I'll take a couple more.
Okay, let's try this one last time. My mouth is already watering.
It does make you like start watering just thinking about it. And I feel like I can't force it on the right side of my face right now. Now I'm going left.
Yeah, when you get a handful, that one's pretty sour. It's probably about a 7. I mean, it's still about a 7 out of 10. I think that a handful to me reminds me of the Warhead Extremes. Like you get a nice sour Warhead Extreme. That's kind of what a handful of that tastes like. How you feeling? Okay, so
It's sour.
okay, Sierra, tell us what you think about the game. Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Can you see us playing this game?
I did like it. I think this is a very fun game. I like how the game progresses. We really like deck building games, and I think there's a lot more of the game left to play. We haven't gotten through a whole lot of it, so I'd be interested to see like where it goes, exactly how it all works together. To get the secrets, we definitely need to get more locations out and progress into the different chapters. But I did like this game. I like how we can play off each other, buy cards. Like it changes how the game plays, I'm sure, it doesn't seem like it's too hard or too long of a game. I feel like we could pause it, come back to it kind of thing, and progress through.
Yeah, and what's really cool is, so in the final product of the game, they're gonna have 4 different characters that you can play as. So these are just 2. They have 2 other characters, 2 other supports. You can mix and match the supports between the different characters. They also have like a system called a raid boss that you'd be able to fight as well. I think the raid boss they featured on the channel or the Game Found page was called Bastet. So kind of cool, kind of looks like Black Panther Shuri from the Marvel movies. So that's really cool. But I'm glad you liked the game. I liked it really well as well. I think the exploration thing is what's so cool, is like it gives you this option of like you can explore kind of what you want, when you want, how you want to. Sweet, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, next thing. What do you think about our final boss sour challenge?
I really like them. They taste really good. Being real fruit, I love dry fruit in general. And they're not like the overly dry, like, I don't even know they're dry fruit.
Frozen, not frozen. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like dried fruit, but it's like,
not like dry.
Yeah, I know what you're
Maybe it's just because it's the blueberries.
The sour
but
seasoning.
I like the sour on it. I will say going from 1 to 2 was a huge jump.
Correct.
Going from 2 to 3 was a smaller jump. I'd be super interested to see what like their 4 and 5 is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you don't make a face. I love the taste of sour, but it definitely does make me make like that face. I can feel things twitching.
I've been
Your
molded.
mouth starts watering thinking about it.
I've been molded in the sour.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, Warheads were like my favorite thing.
I loved Warheads too.
Like Warheads, sour Skittles, like I was eating those like since the time I was like 5, and I would just be like,
I'm definitely a chocolate eater, but I like sour, and you were definitely like the fruity sour candy eater.
Level 1, I could definitely buy like 10 packs of level 1 and just snack on level 1.
Yeah,
I mean, like
really
as
good.
a sour candy, it's pretty good. Kind of like she said, the big difference was level 1 to level 2. And then there really didn't taste much of a difference between level 2 and 3. So like I would still give level 3 like a 7 out of 10. I gave, the level 2 a 7 out of 10. And then the 1 I gave about a 4.
Okay. Well, that's funny because I give the level 1 like a 3. I would give level 2 maybe like a 6. And this level like a 7, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They are good.
But all right, guys. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed our little challenge here. We have 2 more flavors to get through. So sometime over the next couple videos that I get Sierra in, we will continue with this nice little challenge, and we have strawberry and cranberry left.
My eyes are watering.
Eyes are watering. So we'll be able to do this challenge 2 more times. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We mixed it up a little bit. Hope you enjoyed this kind of fun interaction between us and also showcasing off a new game. Remember guys, if you're interested in Long Dark Sea, go ahead and check out the description below where you will find the campaign page. And again, we do want to give a huge shout out to Didac Villagrasa. Thank you so much for sending us this Long Dark Sea. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this awesome journey with this game. It is such a cool revelation in like deck building games and movements and stuff like that. And so we really do hope you guys enjoy this game as well, and you definitely back it and help make this game a reality. All right guys, if you enjoyed this content, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, comment down below. What do you guys think about the game? Are you guys interested in this Final Boss Sour Challenge? And as always, do not forget, if you are not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe so we can keep bringing you some more awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.
Bye.